Fresh off the other video. Let us do it. We gotta do it. I gotta see. Where are you? There she is. There she is. SIRSLET Slizzle is in the building. It's the limited character that's on the banner. We luckily just got her in the last video. Check that out if you haven't. Love her design also. It looks pretty cool. So what does she do? I know you use her like once in the actual like limited event, but I was actually tempted to go back to that stage to see if I can like hold her skills down and look at some stuff, but I don't have to do that anymore. So let's check it out. So I'm assuming she's physical. Yep, she's physical. Scythe users normally are. Her passive is every 3 bit. Oh my god, I've been looking for. I say, where's my attack speed character? Every 3 basic attacks, SIRSLET's Nest basic attack deals more damage, and even more damage if they are burning. So obviously burn synergy. A lot of fire units have burns, depending on like even with these. First active skill that we have available to us is she hurls her boomerang in a target direction, dealing physical damage. That's actually really high. Most of these numbers that I've seen, by the way, have been like 200 or so. To see that this one is in the 300 makes it seem like to me it's kind of strong. To enemies en route for 5 times. I gotta see what that looks like. This is like more of a review, more me just being impressed. Or later down the road, defense damage. So this one deals 270. Deals damage, AD, and gains 1 stack of 10% damage mitigation for 5 seconds. Max 3 stack. I mean, I can see you getting 3 stacks if you have shield burst open, so you can spam it. But see how that works later down the road. And then her ultimate is Blooming Burst. SIRSLET, I'm a sissy? I don't know. Releases the stuck energy in her mind, interrupting all nearby enemies. So it's an AoE interrupt. Physical damage, 300%. And entering Berserker Rage status. She instantly gains 3 stacks of marks. Each stack increases her crit rate by 20%, so 60% crit rate. She loses 1 stack of mark every 5 seconds. Now, Berserker Rage increases her attack speed by a ton, 200%. If you level it up, it starts to go up by 50%, but increases damage taken by 50%. During the duration, basic attacks will be granted 100% hit rate, so she can't miss. That's good. And the character's skill card will be removed automatically. Oh, that's cool. This effect lasts for 15 seconds. So for 15 seconds, you can't. These are unavailable. Basically, is what they're saying. You can't get them, and they'll automatically dispense them, so you don't get screwed over by getting stuck in your hand, and she can't use them anyway. And that's gonna synergize with her passive as well. Every 3 seconds, but she doesn't seem to have burning, so she's looking for someone else to burn for her, or it's in her awakening somewhere that maybe she does something and it burns. Like this. Phase 3, an active skill, Crimson Dance, inflicts burns on targets hit by the returning boomerang. Keep in mind of that. Or you can do it that the Veil of Thorns damage mitigation lasts for 5 seconds longer, making it crazier to chain. So, I mean, the burn synergizes with everything, and these are you choosing between the 2 skills, right? Active skill, Crimson Dance, that's this. So, when it comes back, they'll be burned, and then, so you definitely want to, she's one of those characters that you want to kind of use this, and then her ultimate kind of thing. Like, set up the burn, if you want to do it by yourself, or if you have other characters that burn, maybe the other option's a little bit better. Let's look at Phase 4. Phase 4 is that upon entering the battle, she gains 60% ult energy, or upon entering Berserk Rage, which is only through the ult, she actually heals herself, which is pretty good. I guess it depends on when you're using her, what do you see that she needs more? Because when she ults, she's going to be taking more damage. She doesn't have innate healing. That could be something that could be solved with the gear system in this game, but I have not gotten there yet because I'm just having too much fun. Next up, HP falls below 50%, increases damage mitigation, which is synergistic with her ultimate. Or, upon entering battle, gain 30% crit rate, which decays by 10% every 5 seconds. So, in the beginning of the battle, I think this is kind of crap, unless there's something, like she gets crit when she ults too, but you're not getting your ult within, what is this, 5 seconds, so in, 15 seconds, it's all gone already? I feel like that's kind of, kind of butt cakes. And last but not least, her last one is when basic attacks critically strike, increase the crit damage by 30%. Otherwise, damage dealt by basic attack is reduced by 30%. So this is kind of interesting. So this makes you want to make sure you're critting a little bit more often, because when you're not critting, you're losing a lot of damage. Interesting. Or you can do it that when basic attacks critically strike, gain 1 stack of yeah, you just go with this. This one messes up your damage when you're not critting. Like I said, I don't know the gear, but this one is so much more solid, and it lets her stay alive in her berserk state because she's already getting 60% free crit from her berserk state. So awesome character, dude. Holy! Like I'm trying to like just skim around real quick, like to try to see a character that might have burn somewhere in their kit. Screamer does burn. That's why they're you know what? That's why they're meant to be together. She burns everyone. So they have a natural synergy with each other if you get both of them. Makes sense. And I remember her awakening, there's some other additional burn stuff too. Cool, so those two are, I was about to say brother and sister. I don't know why brother and sister came into my mind. I got some juice to give to her. She might be able to help me with the event. Big success. All right, let's see her in action. Okay, that's good. All right, so now I get the small range. I thought it would be a little bit further, but let's see how it works. Well, it is, and that it counts right back. So on the return, it would actually drop a burn, right? As you can see, ignite. And I can even use Screamer. She's here to drop the burn on top of it. There it is again. So she has a little range, as you can see, like she has like a little bit of range, like she doesn't have to be as close to do it. Isn't there 2 waves? Oh, oops. All right, here it is. So she's gonna interrupt and then berserk. Oh, the jiggle. Oh, that's so cool. Dude, that looks so sick. I might have went overboard. Alright, so I just got it to level 30. I just leveled her up real quick. Now she's awaiting for me to turn. Oh no, I am level 30 now. My account is level 30 now too. Now I gotta do this, but in order to do that, I need to build up my water. My water needs a lot of help, so I think if you look here, I actually don't have any real water built up outside of these two. So I gotta build up, and I have a water SSR too. So I gotta work on that so I can make my fire better. And you know, as I said before, or you could struggle and throw fire into that, which I don't like to do. Let's see her in her level 30 form. All right, we got some more jiggle. I might be able to keep her alive here. Boom. Oh my god, every time. Oh my, it's so hard to showcase this. I'll say one thing, and I figured I'd record back to talk about this anyway, is that she's squishy, and she has a mode where she blows them all back like that, and then she can deal damage and start swinging and stuff like that. It is a little rough to use her, I'll tell you that. I feel like I can honestly say that because I'm just trying to find a stage where either she doesn't like drastically dominate, where like you could actually see her get some licks in, but it's like, yeah, here we go. Maybe we could do it here. There we go. I took out Rita. She has to do damage. I got 30 seconds. Alright, here we go. Finally. Okay, so maybe this would be the gold stage. The gold stage might be the ticket. The golden ticket. Boom. Now she should be able to... Should be swinging. That's a good attack speed. Remember, she doesn't have any other buffs. Keeping her alive with the other... You know, you keep her alive with another healer. I think I missed. Oh boy. Wait, where's my mouse? Okay. So I got to see her attack. That's all I really want to see. I wanted to see her get a couple swings in. But the AoE burst is like, it just does so much damage. Backs them up. So it's kind of like, unless she's like equally matched, she's just going to blow them all away. So that's what makes this talent really important to get to. Obviously, it's a dupe system, right? But it is at least the first phase that you get to immediately after, you know, getting any dupes or something like that. But this is a really important decision. Do you want it to that it takes her longer to get into that mode, and then she heals herself back and then she starts to fight on? Or do you want her to be able to get into it quicker in the match in general? I think that as far as when I was using her, I think that this would, now I'm like, let me ult quicker. Let me ult like almost in the beginning of the match. By the time she ults, I'll be able to, one, interrupt probably an important skill. AoE interrupt. Also, it allows me to use the other skills of the healers or anyone that gives out a buff, and then she can do that, something like that. I think that might work out a little bit better. Anywho, that's gonna be it for me. SIRSLET is great, and obviously she works good with Screamer. Screamer has burn. Screamer also has attack speed buffs as well. So pretty much they did pair them together specifically so you can use both of them at the same time. I think it's the ultimate that does it, right? Yeah, bonus AD, and then I think one of the awakens give the attack speed, or was it this skill that gave the attack? So one of the skills do it. I don't remember, but it's pretty good. I like it. They're together, and I got both, so I'm happy. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna summon for either or? Do you think they're worth it as either together, separate, whatever have you? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.